My daughter very much wanted to be at school, wants to be at school. She's not refusing to go. It really is school can't, and that language is important. It's important for the child to hear you use that. It's important for the teachers to hear you use that.
He has, I guess, probably been in school can't, pretty much from the word go, but I would just say that it's got worse as he's got older, and I'm assuming where, the social relationships have got more complicated, the work has got more complicated, that refusal has built up. Last year he missed a whole term of school because of something that had happened at school. So it's been quite a stressful journey, in particular in the last couple of years.
Mornings became quite difficult, and tiredness, difficulty waking up, some procrastination, some irritability.
Right, from age prep, you don't miss school, you pretty much have to have your leg hanging off to not go to school. As far as my husband and I were concerned, we went to school, we didn't mess around. And, a couple of years ago, we would never have entertained just how much school my son has missed. Even reflection on my own schooling and some of the struggles that I might have had. Why do I want my son to go through the same?
So I think there's a really big correlation between anxiety and school can't. I think it's important to recognise that when a child is experiencing school can't, that they're often in a flight, fight, freeze or fawn response, which means that we get them physically to school, but then they're in such a state of distress that they're not learning, they're not taking in anything.
Even to other people, it might seem such a simple, switch the internet off or just drag them. And we're like, well, we can't do that. I can't drag him, he's too big. And even if I did, why would I do that? I'm dragging him into school in a terrible frame of mind, and the teachers then have to manage that frame of mind, and then all his friends see him in a terrible frame of mind, and that affects his relationships. Why would I do that?
It's really important to take the time to identify what is happening at school when your child can't go and what is happening at school when your child can go.
I think that collaboration is really important, so listening to the parents and understanding that children do mask and they present very differently at school, and that's a big frustration for a lot of parents. Is let's all get in the same room and really work with the student and understand that the family does know their child best, and that the child brings a unique set of insights that we really need to ask with genuine curiosity about, and that the teacher obviously has a wealth of experience and expertise, and that together alongside other people like allied health professionals, we can really come up with some good plans.
If you can identify what supports your child needs and identify the person who can action those supports, then your child is going to be calmer at school, their nervous system's going to be calmer, they're going to feel safer at school, and they are going to be able to engage.
If you take the pressure off the whole going to school and put a bit of flexibility in there, you've probably got more chance of getting your child to school. Going to school might not be going to school from 9 till 3:30. It might be going to school and picking up at lunchtime. And you have to take what you can when you can to get them back to school. We are, coming up for a year of lunchtime pickups, and that's our reality. But for us, that's a big bit of progress. He's back at school, he is engaged to a point, and, he's there, and he is getting something from it. He's coming home and he's not unhappy. Some days he's had a bad day, but generally he's been okay. So, yeah, he's getting something from it, and I think that's what you've got to bear in mind. Yeah, it can be baby steps and it can go over a long period of time, but there is hope, I think. But you need to have a good relationship with your school and your teacher. you need to have some close supports around you and people that can try and help and not give the well-meaning advice, just actually go, what can I do?